Hi, and today I'm going to talk about why I don't have a credit card. Now, a lot of people out there have credit cards, and there are sundry different loan cards or loan guilds or borrow guilds out there that go by the popular names of Visa, MasterCard, Discovery, Capital One, American Express. Now, a lot of people are going to say that having a borrow guild is a good thing. Just in case you don't have any physical money on you, then you loan from somebody, then you borrow from somebody else. It's the whole business of this. Now, a lot of people basically don't realize, or at least this is just me, that I know I wouldn't be good at paying back certain things. And that would be smart, being adult-like. Some would use since those were the first European Germanic English words, the European Italic French Outlander word for would be responsible. Now, regardless of all that, it'll be like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you right now, I won't be able to pay back any of the money that I borrow. What do you mean you won't be able to? I won't. After my utilities, after my taxes, after I pay everybody that works for me, and all the other little expenses that come up, I don't think I will be able to. You should have been able to. You had a $35 spending limit. Yeah, and then you put 36 on for interest. Now, a lot of people, one of the most name-known beholdings is that they don't give you extensions. That they basically consider everybody trying to rip them off, so they don't give you extensions. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole thing about people, making up stories and frauding them out of their borrowed wear guild, but there are people like me who know they would all do is just all would do is mess up their credit. And basically, that's basically what would happen. So, but I don't go for all that. So basically, I am up telling Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Capital One, that I'm not interested in Discovery. I'm not interested in being their customer. Sorry, I'm not interested in having any borrow cards or any borrowing from you, because I know that I'm going to screw it up with you and I'm going to hurt my credit. So, no thank you. Well, okay, it's a choice, We don't force anyone to be with us that they don't want to be with us. And that's probably true. And a lot of people say, oh, what if you have to take a loan out for something and you don't have the wear guild on you? Well, I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get to that bridge, right? I mean, how often do people how often am I going to go to any fancy hotels that inquire rent, and that the rent is basically so much that you actually got to borrow wear guild from the borrowed guild just to be able to rent it out? How often am I going to rent that out? Never. And how often how often does somebody actually buy new cars or trucks? Very rarely, unless they break down, And how often do people actually how often do people buy houses and buildings? Obviously a lot, but I'm never going to buy a new house or a building, so it's not really a big deal. Okay? And the only thing I ever took a borrowed guild out for was for paying off my Jeep Blazer. Only now I actually paid off my Jeep Expedition now. And that's it. I have nothing against them. I just know I'll mess it up with them and say, you just hurt our business. You hurt our business. How dare you not be able to pay back that $35? You're doing it by purpose. Now that's going to be 36. Well, it won't matter how much you attach on it. If I won't be able to pay it back, it's not going to matter how much late fees and interest you pile on it. I know I'm not going to be able to pay it back regardless. You hurting us. That's it. I'm Jordan Long. And before I go, what do you think about borrowed guilds? Do you have a borrowed guild card or not? Because I earnestly don't. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.